Alright, this morning we're going to change the oil on my new 310 GS. I just finished the 600-mile break-in period, so this will be my first time changing the oil. I'm going to use the Rotella T6 that I've always used in all my bikes. They don't have filters from anybody but BMW yet, so pick this up from the dealer. Got a crush washer in there. And let's see how to do this. I lifted my rear tire up using a stand that I got from Harbor Freight. As you can see, it just hooks right under there on both sides. It was $30 some, but use the 20% coupon and it's really cheap. Step, go under your skid plate and you're gonna see 4 nuts there. Take off with the 12 millimeter wrench. I guess I said wrench socket rather. And here's the skid plate and the nuts off. Next we're going to want to slide an oil drain pan under here, and right here is your 8 millimeter drain. You're going to unscrew that. You're going to have some metal shavings on this magnet here that you want to clean off with a rag. Just drop your new crush washer on your nicely cleaned plug. You're going to come around here to the oil filter. We're going to take that out, let some more oil drain. Mine was on super tight. You're going to want to use some tool to get this bad boy off. Once you get it loosened up, it off. Let that drain. To make sure your filter seal has a nice contact, just rub a little oil on it to get it wet. Put him back on and you can just hand tighten it really hard. New crush washer in place and it all cleaned. We're going to screw this back in. The spec says to torque this to 20 Nm. What's that, Newton meters? But yeah, it's about like that. All right, last step. Come around to the other side of the bike, and right here we're going to put in. It calls for 1.7 liters of oil. Okay, that took a lot of pressure to get off. They had this O-ring down in the threads in mine instead of up here at the top where it should be. It's kind of concerning. Okay, note to self, get an oil filter that has a small enough tip to fit in this thing. For now, we're doing it the ghetto way. I fashioned a nice little aluminum foil one that we're gonna stick in there. Because of my ghetto fabulous contraption here, I'm going to pour the oil with 2 hands instead of 1 and film this. Alright, you want your sight glass to be halfway full? That looks pretty good. We're going to start it though and let it run for a while before we remeasure again, because once the oil circulates through, it'll fill that filter up. And so start it, run it, and check again, top off if necessary. That's all you got to do. For completeness, of course, screw your oil cap back on and reattach your skid plate. I got to put that back on.